the mind game super empaths use to crush narcissists into submission. Have you ever found yourself constantly being taken advantage of by manipulative people around you? It's a painful experience that can leave you feeling drained and emotionally distressed. Narcissists are some of the worst offenders in this regard, only concerned with their own goals and willing to manipulate anyone to achieve them. But did you know that there's a type of empath who is uniquely equipped to handle narcissists? Yes, Sigma empaths have a special ability to resist the manipulation games of narcissists, and here's why. Number 1. Sigma empaths are free spirits. Have you ever felt like you're constantly giving to someone who just takes and takes without giving back? This is a common experience for many empaths who find themselves in relationships with narcissists. But what if I told you there's a way to break free from this toxic cycle? Sigma empaths are free spirits who value their independence above all else. They know that their autonomy is essential for their well-being, and they won't let anyone take that away from them. This is why they have the upper hand when it comes to dealing with narcissists. Sigma empaths are perceptive and can see through the narcissist's manipulation tactics. They won't let themselves be guilt-tripped or controlled by someone who only cares about their own needs. If you're struggling in a relationship with a narcissist, know that you have the power to walk away and gain your freedom. Sigma empaths are self-reliant and secure in their own abilities, and they know that they don't need someone who only brings them down. Number 2. Sigma empaths are independent and distinct individuals. As an individual, you might value your independence and sense of self, much like Sigma empaths do. However, when it comes to codependent relationships, the power dynamic is often skewed in favor of the narcissist, leaving the victim feeling powerless. When Sigma empaths assert their independence, it can cause insecurity in narcissists who are often reliant on others to fulfill their own wants and needs. You may be curious to know if narcissists can successfully exploit Sigma empaths, especially if the empath chooses not to comply with the narcissist's demands. The narcissist's insecurities may begin to surface, leading to blame and potential fallout in the relationship. This pattern of behavior is not new and has been observed in many codependent relationships. As Sigma empaths grow into unique individuals, the narcissist may come to realize just how much they depend on them, which could lead to fear and anxiety about losing them. In extreme cases, this could even prompt the narcissist to seek out a new enabler. Number 3. Sigma empaths never surrender their independence to narcissists. These individuals value their independence and have a hard time deferring to external authority, which can make them a challenging match for narcissists. Can you imagine being so confident in yourself that you refuse to cave into someone else's demands? That's exactly how Sigma empaths feel. When a narcissist tries to manipulate a Sigma empath, they are met with resistance. The Sigma empath's stubbornness can make the narcissist feel weak and exposed, which is a feeling they are not used to experiencing. It's no wonder why narcissists struggle to manipulate Sigma empaths that keep their thoughts and emotions to themselves, making it difficult for anyone to gain insight into their inner workings. If you've ever had someone try to intervene in an argument you are having, you know how frustrating it can be. For Sigma empaths, this frustration is even more pronounced. They refuse to give in to temptation and cover their eyes to avoid being manipulated. The more someone tries to push them, the more resentful they become. So, if you're a Sigma empath, don't let anyone tell you what to do. Stand strong in your independence and never surrender it to a narcissist. Number 4. Sigma empaths will make narcissists accept accountability for their behavior. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where someone refuses to take responsibility for their actions, even when it's clear that they are at fault? It can be frustrating and disheartening, especially if you've tried to reason with them and they still won't budge. However, Sigma empaths have the power to make them accept accountability. It may not be an easy task, but their honesty and straightforwardness could be the key to unlocking a solution. Sigma empaths have the ability to intimidate others with their confidence, and with that comes the responsibility to use it wisely. Don't be afraid to speak up and hold others accountable for their behavior. It could be the catalyst for positive change. Number 5. Sigma empaths would try to provoke a defensive reaction from narcissists. Sigma empaths are known to use strategies to provoke defensive reactions from narcissists, and this may resonate with you if you have ever tried to stand up to a narcissist in your own life. It's important to note that narcissists may seem charming and endearing, but their actions are ultimately driven by their own ego needs. They prioritize control over the people around them, and it can be challenging to predict how they will act in any given situation. You might wonder if it's right to reveal the truth about narcissists who put on a show for the world. Sigma empaths may choose to share their experiences with the general population as a way to protect others from falling prey to narcissistic behavior. After all, this information could be helpful for people who may be dealing with narcissistic individuals in their own lives. Number 6. They appreciate the necessity of limitations and boundaries. Have you ever thought about the importance of setting boundaries in your relationships? For Sigma empaths, boundaries and limitations are essential to their well-being. They understand the importance of distancing themselves from those who constantly promote themselves and their own interests. This often means that they develop fewer intimate friendships than others might. One of the ways that Sigma empaths maintain this distance is through both physical and emotional detachment. By not getting too close to others, they can protect themselves from being manipulated or hurt by those who might not have their best interests at heart. This can be especially challenging for narcissists, who thrive on being emotionally close to their victims. For Sigma empaths, however, emotional distance is key to maintaining their independence and protecting themselves from harm. In social situations, Sigma empaths are often pleasant and tactful, but they are also willing to fortify their position against anyone who might try to harm them. This means that they are less likely to be manipulated or coerced by others, and more likely to stand up for themselves and their own needs. So, if you're a Sigma empath, don't be afraid to set boundaries and prioritize your own well-being. It's an essential part of maintaining your independence and protecting yourself from harm. Number 7. Sigma empaths can talk to anybody they like without restriction. Sigma empaths possess a unique ability to connect with people from all walks of life without being limited by social restrictions. Their honesty and integrity make them a beacon of light in a world filled with deception and insincerity. Narcissists, on the other hand, are intimidated by their confidence and authenticity. They know that they can't match their level of competence and are afraid of being exposed for who they truly are. This is why they resort to tearing down others to make themselves feel better. But Sigma empaths don't have to let the narcissist's insecurities affect them. They know who they are and what they stand for, and no one can define that for them. Their emotional maturity and resilience enable them to stay grounded even in the face of the narcissist's attempts to bring them down. They have the power to upset and distract the narcissist, making them realize that their tactics are not working on them. As Sigma empaths, they are a force to be reckoned with. Number 8. Sigma empaths are optimistic. Thus, they'll just move on if anything bad happens to them. Sigma empaths are optimistic and tend to move on from negative situations quickly, allowing them to rise through the ranks and achieve success. When dealing with narcissistic individuals, Sigma empaths are unlikely to put up with severe treatment, and they may discard the narcissist once they become aware of their true nature. This may resonate with you if you have had to cut ties with toxic individuals in your own life. It's worth noting that Sigma empaths are willing to grow and learn from their mistakes, unlike narcissists who struggle to admit when they're wrong. When narcissists see Sigma empaths moving on gracefully from relationships, it can drive them crazy and may lead them to believe that Sigma empaths are capable of engaging in the same self-centered behavior as those with a narcissistic personality disorder. Number 9. They are able to provide justifications rationally. Have you ever found yourself struggling to articulate your thoughts and feelings? For some people, like narcissists, it can be challenging to put their beliefs into words because they lack insight into their own emotions and motivations. This can make it difficult for them to provide justifications for their behavior that are based in rational thinking. In contrast, Sigma empaths are skilled at articulating their beliefs and aspirations with confidence and clarity. This ability to provide justifications rationally can make them appear more trustworthy and sincere in an argument. While narcissists may rely on their nice but deceptive appearance as their only selling point, Sigma empaths are able to communicate their thoughts and feelings in a way that is authentic and genuine. So, if you're a Sigma empath, don't be afraid to speak your truth and articulate your thoughts and feelings. Your ability to provide justifications rationally can be a powerful tool in your relationships and interactions with others. By being clear and confident in your communication, you can build trust and credibility with those around you. I hope you found this information helpful and insightful. Your time is valuable, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch and listen to what I have to share. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Your feedback is important to me and helps me improve the quality of my content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Once again, thank you for your attention and support. It means a lot to me.